What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 24th annual Garden State Film Festival. We are live streaming from the beautiful Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel. We're at the Shared New Year's Podcast Lounge. My name's Ming Chen.
CJ Cullen. And we lied. We're back again.
I know we're back again. Yeah, we keep meeting awesome filmmakers. Like, can we jump in? Like, you can absolutely jump in. Can you guys please introduce yourselves and the name of your film? We'll start over here.
Well, Ming and CJ, thank you for having us. I'm
Absolutely.
Joe Wallace. I'm the director of Missy's Voice, a great anti-bullying film. So proud to be a part of the Garden State Film Festival. What Diane and everybody is doing is fantastic, and it's really great.
I'm Chris Victor, and I'm here as a producer as well as an actor on Missy's Voice with my producing partner, Joe Wallace. Grateful to be here. Nice to see you, Chris.
Nice to see you.
Hey guys, I'm Gene Hale. I'm here as a producer on Missy's Voice. I also wrote the song and appeared in Missy's Voice, and it's a fantastic film.
That's awesome. So what inspired Missy's Voice? I mean, you mentioned anti-bullying, but was there a particular moment or series of moments that inspired this?
Well, it was great. Our writer, Karen Goller, is a great author, and she wrote an amazing book. So a lot of what our company does is we build intellectual properties from conception all the way to distribution to a movie. Karen wrote an amazing book about anti-bullying, and it's so hard, everybody knows, to make a movie, to actually get something done. And so we took Karen's vision, and we said, listen, you need to take steps, right? And so we wanted to have the best cast around us. We wanted to really do some amazing casting. Got great agents. Actors flew in from all around the world to get involved, and we started building it. But it really was Karen's vision and her book that started this, her great writing.
Did this play yet today?
It did. It played today at 12:30, and what's beautiful is the parents of all these kids are so supportive. They all flew in from this. They're all over the place, and these are great. I mean, Braxton Paul right now is the lead of Crutch with Tracy Morgan. Bruna Neve, our lead of Missy. She just came off of Elsbeth, and amazing actors. And these are professional children actors.
Yeah, you guys got the
12
best.
to 15 that come in and do this, and their parents, everybody's so supportive. They were all here, and to see them get together, they're all at the same hotel together.
Yeah,
they're hanging
awesome.
out. They formed a friendship.
That's
it was
cool.
really great, really
Cool. And
very
what's
special.
Missy's Voice about?
It's about finding your vision, right? So Missy's a girl who gets bullied. She's that kind of very special child who just has that great ability, and she's picked on. Of course, there's jealousy. There's all that going in there, and even the bully character. She says, do you think you're better than me?
Yeah.
You know, you get jealous of that person.
Right.
But Missy has that voice that really pops and shines. And the whole song that Gene and Andy developed, I Shine, comes in there and really comes in and makes you just feel great. And at the end of the film, Bruna just kills it on stage.
Yeah.
And you want to just stand up and sing with her. It was really something special. She was amazing.
How long was the production? How many
Production
days?
really, so again, a lot of pre-production, a lot of things going on, but we shot for about 3 days, really great. So again, it was an IP builder. We're getting us at the next level to do the feature film.
Yeah, for a feature, right?
Yeah, they make that a feature, but these kids, they came in, they killed it. Karen wrote it. She spent 5 years trying to get this off the ground, and I'm so happy. We've known each other about 10 years in the business. We all know each other in the business.
Right.
And Karen really put the time into it, really did something special. And I said, listen, this is anti-bullying. We can all do it together. We had the right team, the right cast, and it worked. It was something very beautiful.
That's awesome. Did you shoot here in Jersey or?
Shot in Jersey. Toby,
Okay,
this is
fantastic.
homegrown. 100% right. It's all about Garden State, about homegrown films. And what we did, we shot in the Mount Olive School District. What's amazing is I had a teacher. It was her first year of teaching. I was in the 8th grade. She reached out to me and said, listen, would you come talk to my school? We'd love to see you, what you're doing. I said, well, you know what? We're shooting a movie. Can we shoot in the school?
Oh.
Yeah.
She gets us involved, gets the whole school involved.
Yeah.
She's retiring now. We're aging ourselves, right? I was her first year student. Now she's retiring now. But it was amazing. We had all the kids involved. We brought the school district in. So her whole department, the theater department, came in. They were the background actors in it. They got to get involved. We brought in the filmmakers that go behind the scenes who work with all of us. And Mount Olive was an amazing school district to really get those kids involved. So it was all about New Jersey. And this Jersey's really popping off right now in the film world.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the song, the music?
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, musically, the task was heavy because it's such a problem today, the bullying thing. And so when Karen wrote that and brought it to Joe brings things to life. That's what he does, right? And then Joe comes to Andy and I, and he's like, look, we need a serious tune. So that's what we did. We built something that, I mean, I have several people I was happy to hear. They've been singing the song like for hours.
That's cool. That's a good sign.
No, it's because it's because the actress, she brings it, man, and you know, you tear up watching it. And for the first time today, I actually was able to take that part of it in and see my work, and the audience take it in, and I cried because I was like, now I'm seeing people see this for the first time, and I'm seeing everybody in the environment. And it popped and it worked. Yeah. As an artist and songwriter, personally, I don't really know if it worked until I see that happen for myself. Meaning, like, just for me I needed to see it in that context to have it make all perfect sense why it worked out. And it was and Joe produces with Andy and I write a lot of the notes and put that stuff down. And he produces with us and guides us. And so what's great about Andy and I working with Joe is that it's like it's just like a flow, and we've done 3 albums together.
Yeah, we did a lot of music.
Soundtrack work and stuff.
And Andy is at the in Red Bank. He's at the
Andy's
school.
at Lake House. He's
Lake
the
House.
director.
Oh, yeah, right down the street here. Yeah. Oh, and there's the one at Count
Andy's
Basie
like
too, I think.
a
Right? Yeah.
legend. I met Andy at Indiana University in 1998. And I brought him out here, and he stayed, and he became, he's a big staple in the area.
He's brilliant, really. And he's amazing.
Yeah, he's fantastic. So we have, Andy and I stayed together. When Joe and I met, it pathed me back into music, and Andy and I, started a band in college, right? Never broke up, essentially. Technically, why would we, right? But we never had a chance to seriously do something about it until Joe and I came into our lives, basically. And then he became the catalyst to all this. And then now Joe's got some great future series that are graphic novels that we've done full soundtracks, the three of us together. It's a musical powerhouse operation is what it is,
right?
And it's just the right chemistry, with filmmaking.
Yeah.
And so that's what I, as a musician, you can only do so much, I think. But when you couple music together with Joe's visions and see it and hear it at the same time, that's the magic,
right?
Of impacting how people take in content.
Yeah.
I'd like to piggyback on this, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, since I know you, Chris, I figured I could jump in.
Of course.
But, not only is Joe a great writer, director, as you see here in this film, but he knows how to bring out of actor the best out of them, the most out of them.
And you acted in this, too.
I actually acted in it. So I played Missy's father. So coupled with his directing, pulling the most out of me as an actor, and Gene and Andy's song, I was able to. I'm not a father. I was able to put myself in a place where Bruna feeling bad for her being bullied. The song brought me to tears. I don't cry very easily. It's always been hard for me as an actor. But this song and her performance, made me really cry. So it's really something you guys have to see. It's a great message. We hope to change the world with regard to spreading a message about bullying, how important it is for people to understand that these days the kids actually will take their own lives because the internet spreads this and embarrasses them all. Yeah. Where years ago I took martial arts and stood up to the bully. These kids don't handle it the same way.
Like you get into a fight and then it's kind of over and then not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. So hopefully that this message gets out to everyone.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Is this screening? Are you guys taking on the festival tour?
We are. So it's very exciting, right? So we just did 12:30 at the Berkeley again. Very exciting for the Garden State. Diane, thank you so much for having us. And now what we're doing is we're building into the next level of IP. So everybody knows,
what's the next step?
It's hard to raise money.
Oh,
I always like to be transparent to
Sure.
everybody. It's almost
it's hard for everybody.
impossible, right?
Yes.
So any film that gets done, if it's a short, if it's a feature, if it's 1 minute, is brilliant, right? So people have to realize the sacrifice that we all do for this craft of who we are.
Right.
So we're trying to build it, and I told Karen that you have to take it step by step. So we're going to do next, we're going to take it to the school districts, get involved with that, slowly build so people can see the vision around it, and then you do that. Because the days of just making a movie and making money are over. We all know that. Distribution changed massively. Things are done. We have great opportunities now to get seen, but the money has dropped. And that's just part of the business, and we all have to adapt to that. So I said, listen, we have to do this correctly, and we have to take our time with it. We do it right. But we wanted these amazing actors. So the parents today, we talked to them. We brought them all out to Porta Pizza, great restaurant in Asbury, right by the Stone Pony.
Agreed.
And we said, yeah, absolutely right.
Porta?
Porta's great.
Really good.
And we said, listen, guys, we said, we're going to make the feature. You want everybody to be a part of this, but it's going to take steps. And everybody was the kids were hugging and laughing, and the parents were there. But I said, it's going to take time. it's going to take real dedication to make it happen because it's almost impossible. So for everybody out there that ever knocks a feature or anything that's going on, stop that, because the filmmakers literally sacrifice their lives. People are leveraging credit cards. People are putting everything on the line for the business that we do and the craft that we love, and we have to collaborate together to make that happen.
And we know someone that put $28,000 on the credit cards.
Yeah, and it worked out for him. So,
That's right.
Worked
Exactly
out.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly right.
Man, I have to mention that is like because of what he did.
Oh, yeah.
Devin.
Changed everything.
Changed everything, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no, it was the timing. I grew up in Morristown, right?
Right.
Up north central Jersey.
Yes.
Pretty fast talking folk, whatever. And
Folk.
not the Jersey Shore,
No.
right? But when that film came out, we were like freshmen in high school, I think.
Yeah.
It was in 93, right?
Yeah, 94, 93, 94, yep.
My rowdy high school group watched that every day and hung out.
Yeah.
And it became like our like anthem.
Yep, oh, yeah.
I bought my first house because I'm a surfer, so I used to come down anytime the waves
Yep.
were good when I got a driver's license. But I moved to across from the Quick Stop grocery
Yeah.
in Leonardo. I bought my first house.
Oh, wow.
And I just happened to now full circle all these years later be in Highlands right now temporarily until and I'm just back in the area.
Yeah.
But now I see now the small but the small world when I'm hearing you guys talk about Gravesend
Oh, yeah.
and all this stuff. I'm like, they already know each other.
Yeah.
So now, as a local guy, to come back now with a real outfit that you know about,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, and I haven't seen you in over
Yep,
a decade
yep.
in a coffee shop.
Yep,
So
yeah, it's awesome,
it's
right?
just funny the way life goes.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, CJ, man, we all know each other.
Yep.
Everybody's affiliated in this business. Once you work in it, we're all
Yep,
together.
yeah, for sure. Helping each other out, pumping each other out is pretty awesome.
And then we're all
Yeah.
doing different things, but like this brings us all together.
Yeah.
Things like this, Garden State, and it's always good to be back.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been a year since already.
I know,
last year,
right?
so
For sure,
fast.
yeah. But it goes quick, man. It goes quick.
No, you're absolutely right. And I love what Diane are doing and what you guys are doing here for the filmmakers to get out there.
Oh,
to
yeah.
promote.
Yep.
I mean,
Nope.
Gotta promote the filmmakers. That's
Any word is good. So,
Are
yeah,
you
for
kidding
sure.
me? I mean, you guys have a brilliant show. This is great. You come right to the Berkeley. You walk in here, you get to see you guys doing an amazing show. This is
Yeah.
a great setup.
It's set
What
up.
an opportunity for every filmmaker here.
Yeah.
It's amazing, really.
Yeah, but we want to make sure you get this feature made for sure. We
No,
wanna see it out
man,
there
and it's really because it's an obligation to the kids.
yes,
And you can see how it can change lives, and you see that, and you see the way the students react to each
Yeah.
other. Even the background actors that were students now get to hang out with these people. They want to get motivated. They want to work in it, and that's the most important thing.
yeah. But I love this. Is going to help a lot of people out though.
A
For
thousand
sure.
Was this
percent. We
the New
tried.
Jersey premiere?
This is
Yes.
the festival premiere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we really believed in what New Jersey is doing. So we talked to Diane and we said, listen, we're going to have a private screening for the cast and crew, but this is going to be our World Festival
Yeah.
premiere.
Yep, that's all.
It makes
Okay,
it
yep.
in Jersey. So Diane was like, yes. So they said, listen, I know you guys want to promote it your way.
Yeah.
Diane does a great job, but I said we want to just do the cast and crew thing. But
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
was our place because
That's
Jersey,
cool.
what it's
Yep,
all about.
yeah.
And it's huge now. Jersey,
Yeah.
I mean, Jersey's knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Red Bank, they're building studios
Everywhere.
all over
It's
the
awesome.
place.
I live in
You know,
Eatontown. I could
Awesome.
kind of throw a rock to where Netflix is.
Exactly right. And it's got to be something special for all of us.
Yeah, just to piggyback on that, we did have a friends and family premiere at the Mount Olive, the drama department there.
Okay, yeah.
Where we had background players that actually do the theater in our film, which is great. It's giving the opportunity to everyone to continue their arts.
That's great.
That's awesome. So where to next?
Where to next, man? It's been a lot of fun. Misty's voice going to be all around the world. And again, we're here. We're doing our travel show. We have our show that we're doing. But really, I think it's about helping everybody around you.
Awesome.
We want to motivate. We want to inspire. It's about living your dreams. It's
Yeah.
about helping everybody around you. So many great films. Like I was talking at the block, and they you open the Q&A.
Yep. Oh,
And
yeah.
the first thing I said, Scapegoat. And again, shout out to you guys. You guys are fantastic. Love Scapegoat. Movie was amazing.
Yeah.
And the first thing I said when I gave me the mic was like, man, I am so humbled to even have this screen next to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all about promoting each other.
Yep,
We're all
absolutely.
great filmmakers. And they were a genius. Just like I'm in film school. I came out of that. Brilliant filmmakers
Yeah.
involved with that. And it's about helping each other, being around each other. That's how you do it. And I love movies. This is my life.
That's why we're
you know
here.
What I mean?
That's
Exactly
why we're
right.
here.
So
Yeah,
we want
that's
each other
love
to
film.
do good, right? I
Love
mean,
film.
you want to have fun. You want to
Yep.
hang out. You want to watch movies. You shoot the shit.
Yep.
You have a good time. You really hang out with everybody. It's not competition. You collaborate, you enjoy each other. You want everybody to do good. Because if we can all raise together, especially independent films, raising money, getting them out there, almost impossible. We all do better. We all rise together.
Yep, exactly.
That's
I love
what
it.
I believe in, man.
Love it.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm going to piggyback once again on that
Of course.
Q&A. The best question was asked to everyone there is why we got into business in the first place. And we all answered with regard to telling stories, the oldest art form available, where people around the campfire would tell stories, cavemen. And then the evolution of it, where we are telling stories now, putting a voice to people's feelings so they can identify what they're actually feeling, where they can't communicate.
Yeah.
We're communicating.
You know that I'm a big Back to the Future fan, but the first time I saw it, I just looked at Michael J. Fox and watched his performance, and I said, I'm doing that for the rest of my life.
It inspired.
Yeah,
you know,
that's great.
It was, we were just at Sundance. Lou Diamond Phillips came on the show.
I just met him. I just met him. I love him.
Phenomenal guy, right? So I never do something like this.
Yeah.
I was like, Lou, I just have to tell you, La Bamba
Oh my God.
changed my life.
Yeah.
That made me want to become something in this business. And his face was like, oh shit.
He was good in it, but Eli Morales played the brother.
Eli Morales killed it. I mean,
Cried.
and he's the latest. He's an amazing individual. What an actor he is. I mean, again, you look at Mission Impossible, but Bob and La Bamba was such a bad character.
Bad. Oh,
and he
so bad.
just brought that, and Eli just killed it. And he was so good opposite of Lou. Lou had that baby face, did great, and just he knocked it out of the park. And, you know, it was amazing. And again, these actors are so good, and to see that and to see the motivation.
Probably
around
haven't
it.
seen that movie in like 15 years
But
now.
what a-
I'll go
yeah.
watch it tonight. I'll cry.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure.
I myself couldn't help it, and what I said to him was, I said, I'm still living off of Young Guns, man.
Oh my God.
And he said, awesome, man. You know, he was like, really.
No,
he was
Lou was a sweetheart,
I was
yeah.
like, dude, we used to watch that movie all
Yeah.
over.
I got to tell him though, I loved Young Guns, but Young Guns 2 for me, it was at the right age.
yeah.
Yes,
Young Guns 2, I loved it so much. I watched it over and over.
The
and
big
over.
hit. You remember the big hit? I mean, he killed that. The
Yeah.
bad guy.
Yeah.
He plays Cisco. What a fun movie that
So-
was. But you talk about people that are really killing it. I mean, CJ. You're knocking film festivals all over the place.
all around.
No, seriously, man.
First time I came out
you
to
not
Asbury,
only are
'cause
you
you-
helping out with the Garden State, you guys are here. Ming, you guys are doing a great show. But CJ, you set up so many amazing film festivals yourself,
I
and
left
you
a
also
couple,
inspire.
but,
Yeah,
I
man.
left a
You
couple, but I
inspire
keep
people.
moving. I keep
Oh,
going
yeah,
more.
yep. Yeah, you leave one, set up two more. Like that.
It's an
He never
addiction.
stops. He never
Yeah,
stops.
I love
I'm
it.
going to stop doing it and then I do more. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Because where do we go if you don't have these kind of outlets to go?
I love it. Well, congrats on this great screening today,
Ming,
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And great luck with everything else.
And where can they watch your travel show?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're-
so
we're,
the travel show now. So we had the Live Your Dreams podcast, as you know.
Yep.
About 7 seasons. It did very good.
Yeah.
And now we're transitioning to the front row to bring you to the travel shows. So we're going to be coming out in about a couple weeks with that. So we had 3 episodes already done. You guys are going to see it. South by
Awesome.
Southwest, Sundance, here in the Garden State, Asbury Park, Atlantic City, New York City. So you're going to see a full season coming out very soon.
Okay, the front
Wow,
row.
I'm excited.
The front row. All right, check it out,
I
everybody.
watched a lot of the clips. So
Yeah, for sure.
Thank
I was jealous.
No, none of you seen
I'm
this.
stuck in Jersey.
Come with us. Come with us. Come in. We'll hang out.
We've been invited, my friend.
Exactly.
So
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
Always invited.
I love
this guy.
We could always use 2 more. Wow.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
We go
That's
to a lot
awesome.
of cons. So I use the cons all the time, and we're going to Houston soon. I
Yeah.
miss it. I missed it last year. So
Yep.
No, seriously,
Come back.
Let's all get together.
Let's go.
Let's all make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, we
love
also
it.
have Tribeca, which isn't too far for all of us
Yeah,
in
yeah,
June.
Well, you know, it's great. My cousin owns the Sip and Guzzle, which is one of the greatest bars that happen in the Lower West Side right now. An amazing restaurant. Is voted #1 in New York Times.
Yeah.
And he was just on Forbes. Great restaurant. He has the Birds next door.
Birds, a
You
jazz
guys
club.
should come down to Tribeca with us.
Yeah.
Well, we should cross collaborate, do
Yeah.
something
Be
together,
awesome.
do a show together.
Be awesome.
Do it in my cousin's place. We'll have a lot of fun. I think
Love
it'd be
it.
Great. Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So congrats, guys.
Yeah. Oh,
thank you, guys. Thank you.
Missy's voice, everybody. Yeah, definitely follow along, check it out, and the
check
front
it
row.
out. What's
front-
the next fest for it?
The next fest, man. Oh, well, we're going to be at the Roosevelt Island Film Festival.
Okay. That's right.
Tony's fantastic. She's a sweetheart, an amazing festival. And now it's really about getting involved with the school systems. It's about getting out there, putting this out, and really getting to see the difference and making that there. So it's going to be a slow build. Like, everybody needs to know. And I talked to the parents about it. I talked to a writer about it. It's step by step. It doesn't happen overnight. The business is almost impossible. You have to love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're taking those steps to go to the next level.
It's awesome. I love it. Thanks for jumping on, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man.
Thank you, man.
Garden State
CJ,
Film Festival.
man, thank you, brother.
2026.
Man, good to see you guys.
So thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. We're streaming 11 to 5 straight through. So stay tuned. And if you're anywhere nearby, instead of watching us, come watch us in person. Come down, check out all the
100%.
films,
That's right.
everybody.
Great guys.
So we'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.
And karaoke later.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Thank you, man.